All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Griff. This might be the Fritter Friday for the day because I got a lot going on that I need to get taken care of, and I'm a little tired, so I might not get on later this evening. So I said let me do a video, and I'm gonna do a video. This video is gonna be dealing with a part of what I was gonna talk about later this evening. Plus, it's the Memorial Day weekend celebration stuff started. I think the basketball game's going, so I probably won't do my normal sit. Was it become my normal sit down Fritter Friday um, at home later this evening. But as you see, the topic says, I wish people would just be honest. And the reason why I call it that, and again, thanks for subscribing, sharing, liking the videos. Thank you for your comments and your participation. Thank you for the super thanks, all of that kind of stuff. The donations, everything. Thank you, members. Members are great. Next month, June, we're going to get back into it hot and heavy and get things done because I think this month been sort of slow for a lot of people, but things are starting to pick up because there have been a lot more refinances. But as always, thank you for everything, y'all. 15,700 and something strong, and I really appreciate everything about y'all. I really, really do. Great conversations with y'all. Love helping you out and everything. So I'm very honored to um, to help y'all out and to be able to be here for y'all. So when I say it's time to be honest, or I wish people would be honest, it's referring to when people are talking about their business experience. There are a lot of people who are constantly, and I've seen it for the last 3 years. Even though I just recently dealt with somebody doing that when I was on Clubhouse, but this not necessarily in reference just to them, but it's in reference to all the other people that have done this from what I've seen over the last 3 years, which is hop online, whether Facebook, TikTok, or whatever platform you want to look at, or you see them on, and constantly brag and force the issue that, nobody's taking $75 orders. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I'm only getting $200. That's what you're going to pay me because I know my worth. And I've done videos about this thing of knowing your worth. And the and at some point in time, I'm just gonna post this video, and if you want to find a video about knowing your worth, just Google search on YouTube Griffin Notary Worth, WORTH, and there's a video that I had that I did about it, and go look at that. And then I should be a link in the description to a lady talking about how she determined her worth, and it's all centered around you working. There's too many people that's not willing to work in order for them to say, here's what I'm worth. A lot of people determine their worth and they're saying, oh, I'm worth this, that, and the other because I spent a whole bunch of money, whether necessary or unnecessary, on this training that people told me I need to do as a notary. And I added all these features and amenities into my notary business. So therefore you need to pay me for that. And if you really think about it, you're not really asking somebody to pay you for what you actually do. It's paying you back for all of what you have done in order to do what you need to do. And in some cases, it's not necessary to do all of that stuff that you have done, and you don't need all of those things in your business. Those are just things that you decided to do on your own. And what I'm talking about when I say I wish people would be honest, people are saying that you need to get paid this, everybody should get paid that, you need to know your worth. I think that if they would be honest, it's that's coming from a selfish standpoint. And what do I mean by that? They want you to make sure you're getting paid high fee so that they don't have to take a lower fee. That's really what it's about. Because if the consumers understand that, okay, I can get what you're offering at a lower fee, so what he's offering is the same as what she's offering, is just as good. Why would I pay 200 when I can pay 125? And you're trying to convince people, don't take the 125, make them pay you 200 because you're worth it. Well, who says I'm worth 200? I'm saying you're worth 200 because I say I'm worth 200. You took the same training I did. You spent the same $6,000 that I did. So guess what? We need to be getting paid too. Where does we come from? When did we become a conglomerate? So I wish people would be honest that a lot of the stuff they're saying out there is based off of their own personal goals and what they want for themselves. And they don't want to see the fees drop because that's just what they feel they're worth. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if somebody wants to take 100 or 150 or 75, they have that right to as an independent business owner. It's that simple. So I wish people would be honest as to why they keep saying those things. But I also wish they would be honest about the simple fact that a lot of the people, when I look at and listen to them talk, look at how they carry themselves and how they move and really they come out of their mouth and say it, they don't really need the notary money to cover their bills. They don't need this business to pay their everyday expenses. It's like play money for them. And when you have somebody who's doing something for play money, they look at things different. They can demand, I want 200 because it's not worth me going out for 65 or 75 or 85. Okay, cool. But if this is all that I have, this is the only thing that I got bringing me money in for what, regardless of the reasons why I'm only able to make money with this here business, then how can you tell me I need to make everybody pay me what you're making people pay you? Because that's essentially what it comes down to. It's not necessarily that what you offer is worth 200 in some cases. That's just what you want to be paid. Period. You want to be paid that. I've done the numbers. If you take $125 orders 60 times, I think it's 60 times in a month, you bring it in about 7,500. What's wrong with that? But if you take a $200 order, if your orders are $200, then that means you're only doing 37 and a half orders per month to get $7,500. Nothing wrong with that. And that $7,500 equates to $90,000 a year. There's nothing wrong with that. The question is there $200 orders at $38 at 38 times a pop for each month throughout the whole year? If it is, go for it. If it's not, you got to find a way to make that money, because if you know you can pull in 7,500, but it's going to come from all of these lower than $200 orders, why wouldn't you take it? Because you're out here trying to do business and conduct commerce with other individuals. So I wish people would be honest that they probably got a husband or a wife that got some bank, that got the money taken care of and got the bills covered and all of that, and the mortgage and the rent, car note, and what they're doing is this is just play money for them. Or the fact that they have other businesses that covers 100% of their living expenses, day-to-day expenses, and the notary money isn't really it. For me, it's it. It's 100% of what I have to cover for my monthly bills. So I can't sit here and be like, nah, let me not do this order. Let me not do that. I'm gonna wait. That's money passing me by. And that's my situation, and there's many other people's situation. You need to be honest, notary people who are bragging about all of this that you're making, and tell them you really don't, you're not doing this solely. You're doing other things, and it's help, and this is just extra. This is your grandbaby money. This is your cruise money. This is your Fendi money. You know what I'm saying? This is your Stacey Adams money. That's what this is. Just be honest, and stop making people think that the way you run your business and the way you're getting paid is the way it is. You need to start being honest, and we need to start demanding that these people will be honest with us, and we need to start asking more probing questions. Is this notary business your main line, is the main source of your income to take care of your day-to-day bills? Oh, no, I got all of this going on and got that going on. Nah, this is just play money for me. Totally different perspective. You're not in the same category as me. You're not where I'm at. So therefore, I really don't need to listen to you. Now, once I get some other businesses that covers all of my bills, then I can listen to you from that perspective. But in this perspective, no, because if I take your advice, there's a chance that I'm not going to be able to survive out here financially, because I'm trying to do what you do, get everything at $200, $300 or more, only do 30 orders a month. Nah, that's not going to help me out, because I won't have enough money coming in, revenue coming in, to sustain me and to cover my expenses. It's that simple. And you know whether or not that would help you out. But if you can get it, cool. And another thing that I recently found out, we got to be careful who we partner with when it comes to this notary stuff. There are people out here, and first time I heard about it was with that guy DJ Envy and his little mess that was going on last year about the real estate scam. And a lot of people missed something that he was doing. He was going around claiming that he could help businesses grow, but yet he wanted them to give him a cut of their business, meaning part ownership or some kind of ownership into their business. And that's not a good thing to do when you don't know these people. So somebody's trying to call themselves trying to help you grow your business, but instead of them taking a flat fee or say $1,500 or $1,000 or whatever, they're like, I want part ownership of your business. Why do you need to be part owner of my business? Well, here's what I believe, and this is just my thoughts. Let's just say you're bringing in $20,000 a year with your business, and they get 20%. At 20%, that business, that's basically $4,000 valuation. That 20% right now is worth $4,000. Okay, they help you, and it'd be great if they could get your business to bring in a revenue of $80,000. Okay, and that's whether it's a month. Let's just say it's a year. We gotta go with a year. Make it simple. $80,000 a year. You were making 20. Now they help you to make 80. They say, "Yep, cool," and you gotta pay them a percentage based off of what you're bringing in, based on how much they own of the business. But what if you say, well, I'm tired of you being an owner of my business and I want 100% of my business back? That's where it gets sticky, I believe. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, now that 20% that was evaluated at $4,000, 20% of 80,000 is 16,000. So the question then becomes, if you want to buy them out, they're going to want to sell that back to you at the current valuation, which would be about $16,000. Do you have $16,000 to buy 20% of your business back? So they came in, they helped you, and then you want them out of the business, but they're saying, okay, well, the valuation of your business is here now, so pay me 16 grand and I'll leave. If not, then you just have to keep paying me a portion of your revenue each month because I'm here, because I'm still part owner. And then you got to change your legal structure around, probably from a LLC to a LLP. You got to change your operating agreement. There's so much that you got to do just to allow this person to come in to help you do some marketing, to do some whatever. And you have to be careful of that, because to me, that's very creepy. I don't know you like that, but yet you want part of my business. Now, just imagine that person takes 15, let's just say 20% of yours, 5% of somebody else's, 12% of someone. They do that enough times, and then they tell those people, okay, well, I want to sell you back my interest in the business, or they sell it off to someone else. And then you still don't own your whole business, but they just walked away with 16 grand off of your $80,000 a year business. And now you got this new business owner here, this co-partner with you that you don't know anything about, and they can run your business in the ground. And if you don't have the stuff set up properly for their decision making and all of that, it can turn out disastrous. So I don't advise people, and I don't encourage you in any way, shape, or form to hop out here and giving ownership, any part of the ownership of your business, to someone else just to get some kind of help with generating more business. That could be considered a scam in some cases. There's some cases where it could be legit, but I would stay away. You're just starting out in this business, and I don't think that's something that you should really be trying to focus on, or thinking that you need to do that in order to get to the next level. Giving somebody your baby, no, no, no. That ain't how it should be done. So that's all I want to talk to y'all about. Hey, look, people lying out here, or I won't say they lying. They're not telling us the truth about their situation. What is the truth about the situation? They can't be lying until you ask them, and then they come with some reason behind it. But there are people that are very well off, and they're just doing this for play money. And you need to know that, because it seems to me they're the ones who are complaining the most and the loudest about how much they're not getting paid when they got everything else already taken care of financially for themselves. What are you whining about? You see what I'm saying? And then they may be offering you, quote unquote, training and mentorship at what, $20 a month. Nothing wrong with that, but they trying to find a way to make their money. And then, lastly, I just talked about, people taking, trying to get ownership of your business. I don't need you to be part owner with me. I don't know you like that. I might not like you as an owner. You might not want to be a silent partner and just want to run your mouth and tell me what to do, and then mess things up if I don't do what you say to do, because you think it's a good idea, and it doesn't, even though it doesn't fit in my business model, but you want it to be your business model, and that's going to be a clash of big old controversy, clash of interest, and interest in everything in the business. All right, people, I'm out. Getting ready to get on to my first signing of the day. Got everything else done for this morning. Y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Hopefully later tonight, but if not, I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.